Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and just for the fun of it, I figured we would have some fun with the Daily Oracle book. Have you seen these? This is so funny. I bought these a long time ago. I just found it. I had put it away. I just found it, so let's use it today. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. What I like to do is usually just let it go like this. Usually they say to put your hand on it and whenever, but I like to do this. There. Hold your vision too tightly and you risk smothering it. Well, that's always good, right? That's good advice, right? Alright, so let's do another one. We're doing it just for fun here. Well, you know. What's in your soul has a right to shine through you. I love these. Okay, so don't hold on to things too tightly, and what's in your soul has a right to shine through you, Pisces. So those are great messages for today to begin with, and let's start the reading. We're going to go with that premise, okay? We're going to go with those premises. Holding on too tightly to things. What were we talking about yesterday? Remember, what's yours cannot be taken away. So don't hold on too tightly to the things that you know can be taken away, and don't worry about the things that can't be, because, well, you don't really need to hold on to them. You can just know that they are yours, right? Okay. The owl, wise old owl. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say for the owl. 39 is 12 is number 3. We've been seeing a lot of 3s these days, so just keep that in mind. Let's see what it says here for the owl. Owl is the master of the night, right? Seeing through everything. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark. And it is able to discern truth when others are sightless. This is great. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. Owl can bring you messages from the invisible world. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voices of the ancestors, and you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. I actually, just before I turned the camera on, did that Oracle book, and it had your ancestors are listening to you. So, yeah, it teaches me not to, I should always just make sure, like I do usually when the cards flip, I leave them out. I should have left the book open at that point. Look around you, notice every detail, and find the hidden messages brought to you by Owl. Do not shoot the messenger. Be grateful to the friend who shows you what you have not wanted to see until now. Observe all the facets of the diamond without judgment. Remember that the facets you dislike are often mirrors of the parts of you that you do not want to recognize. Do not be afraid of the truth, as it will become your compass. Owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message that you're not hearing? The situation you are not seeing with clarity. Owl invites you to wait patiently. Bide your time until it is right to act, then do so decisively with no hesitation or remorse. So I think this is, again, doing a lot of insight within yourself, to look in and see what is there, to do the dark night of the soul, which is funny because I was going to pick this thing, but I decided I'm going to change to the shadow deck that I had decided I was going to use. And this is called the Guardian Tarot. It's kind of freaky looking, and I usually save it for around Halloween time because they're kind of, you know what I mean. But they are my shadow deck. So this spoke of shadows, and it was talking about ancestors. So it's time, Pisces. Yeah, it's going to be a shadow reading for you today. Okay, so I may use this one to clarify after the shadows comes in the light. This is my light workers deck, so I'm going to use this one in the extended. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would encourage you to do so now, because you're going to want to see that video as well, okay? Press the notification to all, and put a like on this video, leave me a comment. I'm also having a giveaway. I usually talk about it on Mondays or Tuesdays. There's also a video there talking, when I had my last giveaway, talking about the giveaway for the month of July. It's on the playlist on my channel, so just go check that out. Treasure Island, yeah. This is important, and I was feeling that as well, is that you're hunting for treasure right now. And it may not even be the treasure that you are expecting. Yesterday we had turtles from this deck, okay? Remember, we had turtles with the Three of Pentacles, and it was saying it's going to be slow but steady, and your treasure is going to definitely be available to you. But what you have to do is go looking for it, okay? Treasure Island, treasure map. It is all about going inside. When you do all of this shadow work inside yourself, okay? When you figure out what you can't lose, what can't be taken away, and then the insecurities that are there, what's left, when you're digging through that and you're kicking it out of your head, taking space in your mind and taking your peace away, and you're clearing that out, you can really make a difference in your life, and you can really start focusing on hunting for the real good stuff, okay? I'm not talking about just money, but it can be money, it could be career, it could be relationships. Once you've done the work, you leave it open to a lot more prosperity and abundance to come in. And that's always important. You want to live an abundant life. An abundant life, when you feel abundance within your core, you can then live a life of happiness and joy and contentment, a lot more than anything else, okay? You can find peace in every moment. You can find happiness in what you do. And yeah, I want to let you know, you guys, thank you so much for being of great support to me. Putting up with the ads, it's helping me, it's paying my bills. You're going to get me to a point where I'm going to be able to do this for almost nothing, okay? And that is where I want to go. I don't want to have to think about money or anything like that. But unfortunately, we live in a money-based reality, okay? Oh, this is so profound. Into me, I see, okay? What I see here right now, Pisces, is yesterday when I was writing down what I was going to talk about the things that can't be taken away, I was making notes, and I was writing things down, and I swear to God I wrote it. I wrote, into me, I see. I do a lot of journaling. I do a lot of introspection. That's my form of meditation. Whatever works for you is good. I also see 8 and 9. So this is the work you have to do to get to the next spot, okay? They should be like this. Into me, I see. Okay? You're looking in. You're looking in. You're doing the work. You're working really hard to get to your treasure. Okay? 8, 9. Okay? There you go. But you have to go sometimes in the dark spots. And you know what I'm going to tell you, what I'm getting from this is it's not scary. You have ancestors helping you. It said it in the daily oracle here, okay, that you had ancestors helping you. Absolutely. So let's pull some tarot. Let's pull from my shadow deck, which is the Guardian Tarot. Now these usually like to turn my fingers blue because I've edged them in blue, but this blue, whatever it was, it just, yeah, it's never dried. So if my fingers and my hands end up blue, don't worry about it. It's kind of fitting. Shadows, I feel blue. Going into the blue. I haven't used these in a long time, and I really love them. But they're really, as fluffy as they kind of look, that blue on the outside, these are not fluffy cards. Okay? Right. Although, this is a pretty fluffy card. This is the 10 of Cups. Look at that. Okay? I see right away the cracks in her neck. A lot of these have cracks or broken, are healed. They're beautiful. Not only that, they have a star-shaped design. Okay? I really feel a lot of hope in this. This is your key to finding blessings and happiness in your life, okay? And not only in your life, in extending it in the lives of others as well, okay? Everybody who is around you, everybody who shares in your life and in your journey, okay? There's a lot of harmony, security, security. This is a card of security as well. Peace. A lot of peace. Very nice. So it's well worth it. Oh, look at these. All the best cards are coming out for you out of this deck. The star. The star is the lining of the chakra. Oh, and I can't make this up. No, I cannot. Did you see that? Look who we have here. Okay? So this is Ancestor shining down on you and giving you the light so that an owl is helping. So owl, I'm saying, is the ancestors and your intuition and your wanting to know. This is shining a light, okay, on you, helping you find the answers that you seek. This is so profound and so beautiful. It's so beautiful, okay? You have hope and illumination and optimism and renewal. You're gonna feel boundless after this, okay? This is so worth everything. It's worth the wait. It's worth the work, okay? Sometimes you ever feel like you do work and you're doing it for somebody else and you're thinking to yourself, why am I working so hard for other people? Why, you know, why do I always feel like I'm giving my everything to others and I'm shortchanging myself? Just remember that this time you're not. This time this work, it's for you, okay? It's to get you to where you need to be. Into me, I see the light of the star. It's so a lot of synchronicity here. It's so synchronous. It's so synchronous right now. Why can't I say this word? It's matching up. Oh, and this is exactly the one that I wanted to see. See, I said that sometimes you see this. Okay, you may have started here with the Ace of Wands. This is telling me that this is where you began. This is a card I was talking about when I said, it's because I knew this card existed. I've seen it before. Okay, you've been healed, and now it's a shape of a star. This is the same thing, okay? You see these birds? They're putting you back together again. They're fixing you. They fixed you. Okay? This is how you reach your treasure. A lot of work. I'm hearing from ancestors, from a very powerful, it's like a group. It's not a one in specific. It's more like a I don't know, a big... I can't describe what it is in words. That's a problem. But let's just call it a huge energy. I don't know. It's a huge energy. We'll just leave it at that. That's coming through saying that you have worked so hard. A lot of you have listened to the signs and everything that's been given to you. All the hard work that was needed to shine a light on the situation, even if that meant looking deeper inside of yourself, not blaming others for it, fixing you, fixing yourself, fixing how you've slowed your own progress, realizing everything that you've experienced and how that's brought you forward, okay? And you've healed yourself. Slowly but surely, you've healed all these scars. Okay? And now, instead of being open wounds like they were here, like just, you know, these big gashes, you're back into that, what scars do. They turn nice white. Okay? They turn white after they've healed. If you've had stretch marks or anything like that as a woman who's had children, you know that. You know, where... they're angry red when you're getting them, when they heal up, they turn into this white and silver badges of honor, okay, that we all have as women, okay. All right, so you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, of course, representing childhood, okay, going into the past and fixing the heart, okay. She has this right near the heart. She has her intuition. It's funny because intuition usually is up here, but it's around the heart. It's healing the heart. Okay, fruits of your labor right here. There's a fruit right on the tree, okay? There's a remembrance of beauty and of abundance. Okay? There's has to be, you know it exists. You in your heart, you know that you are worthy of it. And it's like this fruit has been waiting for just you. Okay? This was meant for you. This is your journey. You are meant to grow. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Okay? You are still growing. You are still bearing fruit. Okay? Even if your childhood has taken a lot from you, you are still bearing fruit. Okay? You're not dead. You're not barren. You are still vibrant and beautiful. And you're going to get better and better every year. Okay? But this is an indication of telling you that you're not without being able to grow. You haven't stunted to the point where there's nothing left for you to give. You still are showing progress. You are still showing beauty, fruit. You are still bearing fruit. Okay? I'm sorry, they're very hard to understand, at least in words. They come in mostly as a very intense emotion, a very big feeling. So I have to try and get past it. Although this one is like, yeah, the night of darkness. Look at that. You've had a few night of shadows. You've had a few boogeymen in your trees. That's for sure. The Nine of Swords. You've had anxiety in your life. Okay. But I love this because now you're past that point. This card has fallen in between these two. Okay? You've looked into yourself and seen that the darkness there can have a light shone on it. You're not alone. You have the owl helping you out. Okay? You can heal and you can move forward. And the day is dawning behind this card. Okay? So it's saying that your life is not made to just always be in this realm right here. Okay? Yeah, the shadows are done. The Nine of Swords is over. Your anxiety and fear, your negative thoughts, your overthinking, your worrying, it's going away. It's going away. And it's through the work that you've been doing. Another beautiful card though. Although the colors are gorgeous. All of your cards are dawning. Usually these cards, they can have some really dark ones, but these have beautiful, beautiful colors popping out of it. And that's what's really coming out for me. This is the Knight of Swords. Okay? Again, I feel like you don't have that many leaves here, okay? Some of you have been damaged really, really harshly, okay? You've been used and abused, but you've lived for another day, another dawn, another sunset, for another sunrise, okay? And you're a little withered and you're a little tired, but you're still here, okay? You have not given up. You are still here. And that's what I can hear with this card. I am still here. Okay? I am not gone. I have survived many things. Okay? If you look at this Ten of Cups, the thing that I noticed the most is that there's no leaves. But look how beautifully adorned she is. Look at all the curly branches, okay? You have turned things, that's it, you know, the fact that you have turned things that should be ugly into beauty is something. This is something that the ancestors want you to know. They want you to know that you have perseverance and determination. And that's the reason why you're here. Okay? You're here listening to this because you're also saying to yourself, I want more. I want to learn. I want to be. I want to know who I am. I want to be alive. I want to learn who I am and how I can be happy. I want more out of life. I want more out of this lifetime. Okay? And you're going to get it. You're going to get it because you have dogged determination. Okay? You've turned lemons into lemonade. You've curled it so that even though there's no leaves, you're still an image of beauty. I love this. I love that. You've been tired. You've been anxious. But you're good. You're good. Yeah. The King of Cups. I love this. He's holding a child. Okay. I really love this. This talks to me of introducing beauty, light, and perseverance to the next generation. To even the people around you. Okay? To teach them that through perseverance, even through adversarial type conditions, you can still be the very best that you can be. You can still be a source of wisdom, emotional maturity. You can still keep your big heart and be extremely caring for others, okay? And you can still express your feelings freely while still going or feeling like you're going to hell and back. You can still manage all of these things, Pisces. You know how to do it. You've done it before. You'll do it again. They can't take away how beautiful you are, okay? How you can weave beauty in a very ugly world. This is the ancestors telling you that you have so much more than you think, okay? You are so much more than you think. They want you to open up your eyes here to see everything you've accomplished, everything that you've done, right? The Eight of Pentacles. How hard you've worked at everything that you do. Look at these butterflies. You've transformed with your hard work. And you keep learning, and you do quality work. These are such gorgeous cards. The colors in these are absolutely amazing. And there's no doubt in my mind why they are amazing, Pisces. You are amazing. And here is that Hangman again. Okay? This Limbo card, the Suspend card. Okay? No longer waiting for your leaves to fall. Okay? No longer waiting for things to change. It's time for you to take it in both hands and just go after what you want, Pisces. It is time for you to go down that road. I'm going to take another one here. The moon. This is you, Pisces. The moon. Might as well just call it Pisces card. Okay. Let's see here. 3710 completion. Okay. They want you to get there. They really want you to get to where you need to go to do what you need to do in your life. Okay. So gorgeous, the moon. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light. I love this. Again with the darkness, okay? And then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there's a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of waters on the earth. This same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from and hiding back into the unconscious. Right. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun, and now it comes to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, and social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden in the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon cycle and let it gently guide you out of the bottomless depths. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. This card calls you to go on a journey of renewal. Renewal. I said that. With the star. Renewal. Okay? Just like the moon does every month. So you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society, and have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being. Ooh, unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity, are hidden where people are most afraid to go. And that's what I said. This is a shadow reading. But it's not really a shadow reading. Your shadows are telling you that you've been there before. Okay? I'm having a hard time with these, not because it's hard to put into words, but what I'm getting in general for all of these cards together is that you don't give yourself enough credit for everything that you are and everything that you've been through, Pisces. Okay? Remember, what is yours cannot be taken away. You have done a lot of work. You have hoped when there wasn't any hope. You've had optimism when people would have given up. You have had strength of character, of mind, of body, when you shouldn't have had any strength. You've had stubborn determination to get past all of these tests. You've survived with your instinct. You've had great imagination to think yourselves out of bad places. You've gotten yourself lost in happy places when there was no happy place to see. You can see yourself as beautiful, and you can weave your own beautiful story. You all have this power within you, and that is what the ancestors want you to know. They've basically weaved in these cards stories of who you are and how far you have come already without having to do anything. They want you to look into yourself and see just how you have battled your shadows and that you've grown and gotten wisdom from them. The owl, the star, the light. You know more about yourself than a lot of people will ever know about themselves. Okay? So it's time to step into your power, Pisces. I'm going to look more into this later on with Spirit. I'm going to meditate on this for a while because they're really gangbusters. I feel like they're so powerful that they're my tongue is tying. I'm tongue-tied. I'm having problems because they're so intense. Yeah, it's going to be a nap kind of day, I think. So this is it, Pisces. I'm going to come back. I'm going to meditate a bit, and I'm going to come back, and we're going to continue this. Please make sure to subscribe if you want to hear what ancestors have to say, because they're definitely the ones chiming in this time for this reading. They really want you to get moving. They want you to get going. They want you to know your worth. And they say that, yeah, you can do it. You can do it, Pisces. Take care of yourself. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Take care.